YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Drew back at it once again with another video. I hope everybody is doing well. Before we get into the video, quick disclaimer. Everything in this video is based on my thoughts and my opinions. This is truly for educational purposes, trying to educate myself on other things that are going on across the water. With that being said, do what you want with the information you receive today. All information in regards to this video will be in the description down below. With that being said, let's get into the video. We're going to be talking about a shoe that originally released back in 1989. It had its first retro release in 1996, its second retro release in 2012. Now, 12 years later, this upcoming April 27th, 2024, we're going to get the retro of, for some, Grail, for some, highly anticipated, must-have, and that's going to be the Jordan 4 Military Blue. Yes, sir. Take a look. Now, one quick thing before we start talking about the shoe. I have been hearing and I have seen on certain blog sites that this will not be called Military Blue. This is going to have the name Industrial Blue. Let me know if you guys have heard that, seen that around. I will try and post links in the description that have written that. I started seeing that on certain TikToks and on certain IGs, and I was like, Industrial Blue? And those are the militaries. From what I'm reading, Nike has decided or has confirmed that this is not the military colorway, or it won't be called Military Blue. It will be called Industrial Blue. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about that. Do you think that's true? And there's people just saying things? Let me know down below. But now to the shoe. As you guys can see, you have this beautiful off-white upper. Your front suede on the toe is this awesome gray colorway. Also, the silhouette is based on the Jordan 4 SB Pine Greens. Has that nice sloped, rounded toe box. Looking really good. Now, the blue on this one looks a little bit different. I had a 2012 pair of military blues. It was a little bit lighter than this. This is based on the 1989 release. I have seen an 89 pair one time in my life, and it is definitely a darker blue. But before we get into the rest of the shoe, let's look at that midsole. You see that paintwork? I mean, there's no brush strokes. It is clean. No little blemish in the back, little glue. That's cool. But I'm talking about, look at the brush strokes. Whoever did this did a phenomenal job. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm missing something, but that's okay. Compared to what I've seen, this thing is A+. A+. Now, that is your outsole. I'm sorry. That is your midsole. Let's go down to the outsole. You have that blue colorway in the middle, Nike written in white. You have gray on the front toe, gray on the heel. Got your stars in the front. Nicely done. Look at that front view. Tongue itself looks a little crooked, but there we go. The wings area right here, you have in the gray colorway, blue on the eye stays in the front. Yeah, I will say this is not a shoe that was on my radar. I was able to acquire this shoe, and I have to say, in hand, it's outstanding. I really like the colorway. Now, anybody who knows me, I'm not a fan of blue at all, but this shoe has definitely surprised me. It is not one that I was expecting to like as much as I do. I don't know what's going on, what's getting me to go wow, but this off-white upper with that gray, it just blends so well. Also, the shape of it, I really do like the shape of the SB4 Pine Greens. So the fact that this toe box, the silhouette, I really am a fan. And of course, the Nike Air on the back, it just hits different. Again, my 2012 pair was Jumpman in the back. I liked them, didn't love them a few years ago. I had to let them go. The market was right for them, but then also too, just rather put that money into something else at the time. But to have these now back, the 2024 release, I'm not mad. Definitely happy to have them. So I will say a few things. The quality feels wonderful. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's premium, but it's way better than I would have expected. Nicely stitched. And again, I'm no expert. These are all just my thoughts and opinions. People are gonna say you missed something. I think the shoe's looking really good. For some, this might be a little bit high. I have a retail pair of the women's Purple Canyons. Has a very similar space, and that came directly from Nike. Again, this is a US men's size 13. The one thing I'm extremely impressed with, besides the midsole paint job, anybody who knows, anything past an 11 and a half, when you look at the air bubble chamber, you're supposed to have 3 pillars. This one has 1, 2, and 3. So this has the proper size air bubble window, and it has the proper it has the correct amount of pillars. And to me, man, that is definitely paying attention to the detail. Definitely paying attention to the detail. SB4s have a very rubbery, flexible, and bendy. This is definitely flexible. It's definitely a lot softer than, definitely softer than previous Jordan 4s from years past. Very nice for what it is. Definitely appreciate it. Would I've liked to have seen a similar pair like the SBs, like that are truly soft? No. Keep that for the SBs, and I'm glad that they just softened it up for sure. I do like the fact that right here on the tongue has this nice finishing. You have your military blue on the inside, military blue on the inner sole, and you have a gray sock liner. Also, inside the sock liner, there's no nasty smells. It smells like retail to me. Again, this is not a shoe that I was truly interested in, but now that I have it in my hand, I am truly, truly impressed with it. Quality on point. I appreciate the shape a lot, and I like the color. I just love that off-white and the gray. The blue, I could take it or leave it, but honestly, respectfully, it really is a clean-looking blue. And this compared to the original 89 pair, the tones are pretty close, because the original 89 pair was not the lighter blues like we got in the 2006 and the 2012 pair. So, all I got to say is that Nike, I feel, did a really good job executing the shoe, bringing it back. The manufacturer of this particular shoe, I feel, did the shoe justice. It looks how it's supposed to look. It has beautiful coloring, hardly any flaws. That midsole, feel of the shoe, the weight of the shoe, truly, truly impressed with the craftsmanship and the attention to detail on this shoe. I'm a fan. I will admit, and I will get called out by a certain person. You know who you are. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm definitely glad I have this shoe in my possession. And again, I was avoiding it. Didn't want the shoe. Didn't want anything. Had no interest in it. But that's kind of changed at this. As of right now, that's changed. 100%. I would love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this shoe. Do you guys like the updated shape? Do you guys wish they went back to the original one? I like both. I've been lucky enough to have the older shapes. Now, going forward, I believe this is going to be the standard for Jordan 4s moving forward. I look forward to it. I would love to see a pair of Fire Reds come out. I would love to see, even just a new color. I'd love to see another SB come out, please. Another pine green SB. Unfortunately, I don't have mine. Very few shoes in my life I would say I regret getting rid of. That one in particular, I regret getting rid of the pine green SBs. Would love to have them back. It's just the market on them shoes is they're hefty. I got a good price when I had to let them go, unfortunately, but they went up just a little bit more than what I received, and I'm not mad. At that time, I just had to do what I had to do. But man, I need those back. So, but guys, as always, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Please leave any and all comments down below, good or bad. Let me get your thoughts and opinions. Let me know how you guys feel about this upcoming Jordan 4 military. But what do you guys think about that possible? And again, this is what I've read from a lot of sources, that these will be called industrial blue. Would that make or break? Will you be upset? Let me know in the comments down below. All information, once again, will be in the description down below. And that is it, guys. I appreciate your time as always. If you can, hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. It truly goes a long way. And have another video in the works. Stay tuned for that. Man, these things is clean, boy. They clean. But that's it, guys. It's your boy Drew, and I'm out. Peace.